So I've been looking to critique this site for some time, and I'll tell you why. I want you to see how long it takes for this page to load. See, I'm still looking at blurry. I can only imagine how bad this is on a phone. This is cut off. Oh my God, this is just a mess. I'm not quite sure what the intent is here. Maybe something's broken and it just didn't load correctly. Let's try again. So I get a different message. So this is why I wanted to write it. Here is what is reported to be Shopify's largest site. And as a e-commerce development company, we work on a number of different platforms, including Shopify. And one of the claims made by our partner BigCommerce, which is a competitive platform, is that Shopify is not well suited for busy, larger sites. And what happens is they start to slow down on the admin end of it. Actually, what I'm seeing with Kylie are front end issues. But this is, when I ran a speed test a while back, I noticed that this is some of the worst speed scores I've ever seen for a website. 24 out of 100 on desktop. First contextual paint is 1.6 seconds. This one doesn't even give me time to interactive, almost 6 seconds. Speed index. And unless it's a separate mobile site, which may be, I'd have to check that on a phone. The performance on this site is just terrible. So, and I think we're seeing that here when I look at the live site. A chunk of this is just that they've got all these giant, large images, and they're clearly not optimized. I can use, actually, while we're doing this, I'll run a different speed port test. So this one's going to come up in a little bit. We'll let that work. So, but this, the whole big image and the big white space, this is awful. And, well, this isn't really a phone. Oh, great. So there must be a mobile site, because this is decidedly not mobile friendly. So anyway, hot mess. Cosmetics may be wonderful, by the way. I don't have any experience with this. I'm not their demographic, but the site itself is a hot mess. And I know they were purchased. So I mean, I get the whole unique visual presentation here, but it still takes so much scrolling to get to a buy button. And as you can see, these pages are loading extremely slow. Is that the third pop-up? Wow. So what happens if I click on details? Ah, okay, there is something there. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Really unusual for a site this size to be as inconsistent as it is with its images. Usually our product, and ideally they would be consistent. Looks like they got Yotpo reviews in place. I don't understand the little thing here. Verified buyer, lots of reviews. More in this collection. This is actually a nicely done related items. Most stores don't use this very well. And I love the photographs. I mean, I think this is actually really nice, giving people an idea what it looks like. Again, as we get down the page, it's just a mess. It's a hot mess. I'm curious as to whether this loads as badly on another browser. Let me pop up while we're doing our speed test over here. And part of why I'm writing this review, and by the way, I have no association with this company, but again, the speed test kind of blew me away. The other thing is that a lot of times I am reviewing sites that are smaller, and I think it's reassuring to store owners sometimes to know that even companies with money sometimes mess up, because there's an assumption that with money that people are testing. The pop-ups are just too crazy here. There really are overwhelming. Complete the look with these products, and then I see this. There's nothing here. If this is all you're going to put in details, I don't even know why you would have it close. Again, this looks like the same exact products that we saw on the other page, which is not good. Those should be handpicked to match. If I'm looking at an eyeliner, either complete the look with a frequently bought together and do away with this, or make sure other top-rated products is just kind of it doesn't even sound good, whereas that other one showed other products in this collection with the colors side by side. Man, if I'm looking at a lipstick, showing me all these different lipsticks is awesome. You may also want to show some of these cosmetics on different skin tones. So you've got the side cart. We've got the completely unrelated upsell. Yeah, that's add a high gloss for a perfect shiny lip topper. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand that. And I just realized as I'm looking at this black liner, I have to assume that's for the eyes, because nothing in here tells me that this is an eyeliner. Really basic, rudimentary. And then over here we have the gloss to put over my lip. This is not a cohesive experience. Generally don't want to make a coupon box that obvious. And this is just your standard Shopify checkout, which is really a pain in the butt on mobile, by the way, but that's stock for a Shopify store. Oh, and I have a browser, so this will actually tell me where I can save money. Let's see what we find. Nope, nothing worked. So anyway, that's my review. We'll look at it. This is also ugly. Get it, trending product, get it before it's gone. Better ways to create fear of missing out. This isn't it. So surprisingly, this is a really bad site. despite the ability to create something amazing, or I should say the budget to create something amazing. I would completely redo this site, make it less cluttered, make the products more the star, use your white space intelligently, absolutely improve the user experience to create a more personalized experience, and overall execute better.